Hi guys, and welcome to a new kind of Sims 4 series. Basically what this series is a how-to sim series, or a experience, or a ideas game based gameplay series. It's not gameplay, it's like a reviewing series. So this episode is going to be seeing the family, testing out high school years with my voiceover on the back of it, and we're going to be seeing what it's like for different ages in The Sims for high school years. So I've got a family with a elder, adult, young adult, teen, child and toddler. I haven't got a baby because babies only can basically do one thing, is cry. The only things they can do is cry, be fed, change the diaper, cry. So we are going to be testing everything out in the new high school years pack with our teenager. We will be getting to see the family in just 1 second. So what I'm going to be doing with this series is every time there is a holiday or event in a month. So today we're going to be doing September. So everything that happens in September is for a week in this bit of time. So there's stuff like going back to school, like awareness days or weeks and stuff. So guys, I'm now going to introduce you to the family that we're going to be sticking with for this year of this gameplay. So this is September's episode, and I will see you when you see the characters. Bye! This is Celeste Hanson. Her pronouns are she, her. Her aspiration is jokestar. Her traits are family orientated, cheerful, proper, and her extra traits are ally and LGBTQ activist, and she is the mother of Faith Hanson. This is Trent Hanson. He has the fabulously wealthy aspiration. He's an overachiever, he's family orientated, socially awkward, and his pronouns are he, him. He's an ally and an LGBTQ activist and the husband of Faith. And also he is the adult of the family. This is Faith Hanson. Her pronouns are she, her. Her aspiration is soulmate, family orientated, neat, loves outdoors. That's her traits. And this is Kristen Hanson. Her pronouns are she, her. Her aspiration is live fast. Her traits are overachiever and party animal. She is a bisexual, and she is also gender fluid, and she's the person we're going to be focusing on main in this episode. This is Brian Hanson. His aspiration is social butterfly, and he is creative, and his pronouns are he, him. That's literally it for him. This is Emily Hanson. She's silly. That's really all I can say about her. Pronouns are she, her. I'm not really going to focus on her this episode. Obviously, before we start, because I'm British and schools literally are going back today or tomorrow, I've already been back a bit, but obviously because it's British school we're talking about, we are going to be having uniform, obviously. So I've got the I think it's called I'll link the mod down below I'm talking about. It's like outfit something. I don't know what it is. It's like something to do with uniform and general outfits. I'll put it down below. And also I did a male uniform, but males have more choice for uniform. The women only have literally just shirt, tie, blazer, but the boys have shirt, tie, blazer, shirts and jumpers, shirts, cardigans, all that, so many different things. Then here's me just waiting for no apparent reason. So yeah, I'm just making the uniforms, and then I do eventually make like kids' uniform, but I didn't. So this episode is really like, there's nothing really for children, young adult, like, yeah, so I just made the uniform. I want to show off a picture of the uniform, so it's like all of that. So now we're going to get into the gameplay. So this is more majority teen because it's high school years. There's no children, toddler and children, young adult to elder stuff. It's just teens. So I'm going to give you a quick house tour of our house. So we go into grandma's bedroom, kitchen, living room, bathroom, back garden. We go upstairs, a bathroom, parents' bedroom, another bathroom, and then this very intricate 3-bedroom that I've had to change a bit since this bit. You might have seen it in the episode because all 3. And then I was looking at the holidays, obviously back to school, celebrating a bisexual day. Yeah, I'm gonna link some other holidays you can put for September in the description if you want to. That's the only one I put for now and all that. So, and then I decided to give my sim a basic morning. So I said go toilet, get some breakfast, brush teeth, get changed and hang out, got like leave. But she only had time to go to the toilet and have half of her breakfast before she needed to jog on. So she had her she went to the toilet. So she's gonna leave to go to school in a minute, but she doesn't change. She changes on the way there somehow. Be a bit weird. You walk onto the bus in your pajamas, and then by you get to school, you're in your school clothes. Like, who would do that? Someone that's always late, that doesn't want to be late. Just get up early if you can't get up earlier. No problem. So, what the hell is going on with that bed? No one is in that bed. I never noticed that. No one is in that bed. There's a cluster of crabs in the bed. I don't know. She's about to go to school because it's like 2 minutes. Like 2 minutes. She really has to go. There's like 24 hours. And then we should be on the way. So I click join. And then we're on our way to our first day of high school. In America, it's middle school, high school. But in the UK, it's just primary and secondary, and then you've got your college, you've got your uni, and then that's the end of school. Not these other 50 different schools. I think that was originally, yeah, so I was just looking at other stuff. It's like Careers Day. Careers Day's in October, got Celebrating Bisexual Day, that we are exploring in the episode. So I'm just seeing how the first day of school would be. So everyone's walking off, and she does have the live fast aspiration. I do want to get on to in the next episode. So we will be exploring Careers Day and all that in the next episode, Halloween, and some other holidays, maybe a short little break, go to some bowling with friends. She does get a little boyfriend later. So even though celebrating Bisexual Day, she's bisexual, I don't know why she goes for a boyfriend. I don't know why I picked that for her. I don't know. So, don't mind me paying by my school lanyard. I just had it on my table and it was in the way, so I'm holding it right now. Yes. So she's talking to some people, and then she zooms off to class because class starts, and I think she's in her maths class. I think that's what it says, but I can't see it because it's like pixelated for me, but it's obviously I think it's 4K for you or 1080p. Like, there's 2 classes, but there's some stuff I feel like EA could have done better with high school years. I think you should have been able to be the principal, own your own school, have a school anywhere. So it's not like you have to replace this school, because what if I don't want to replace this school? That's her schedule there. So what if I didn't want to replace the school and another school? I have to get the go to school mod, and it'll probably dash me here instead. So if you want to do elementary play, they'll either add that later or use the go to school mod, because I wasn't allowed to go to this school until I removed the go to school mod. Poor me. I remember what the mod was called. It's the fashion authority mod. That's how I got everyone to wear the school uniform. I just set it as a career outfit. So I think you should have been able to be a teacher, you should have been able to be the principal, own the school, pick the uniform, but it's obviously American school, so they won't have a uniform. But this is British. For me, this is British school. I go to British school, and these should suffer because school is like prison in the UK. I'm sorry, like, it's not really. My school's better than everything else. Like, so like it's lunchtime at the moment, and just gonna pay for food, and then little whatever her name is, I cannot remember for the life of me what her name is going to get herself a boyfriend, and it's kind of like the main character of the trailer. Like, yeah, the main character of the trailer, lovely. She's just standing in the same place. This pack for me wasn't as buggy as everyone said it is, but that would just be because, like, I have like helpers in my game. It's not, I don't have any high school helpers. I have frame rate is good for me. I have good frame rate because I've got a frame rate helper in my game. Like, it's like speeds up the frames instead of having like 2 frames a second that some people have. Because after this, like next September, I'm feeling like I'm gonna do a university episode, because I'm only gonna play in this save up to like when I'm not recording the save and like saying what we're gonna do is all I'm just gonna play on until we get to the next point. Next episode, the first point of it is going to be me aging up the little toddler to a child, and then my birth, and then a birth of the baby to a toddler. This is kind of like a birth to death story. But next episode is going to be Halloween and maybe some other LGBTQ stuff. I don't know. So I'm going to leave a link to other LGBTQ holidays and holidays in September if you want to add them to your game. There are other holidays in other months that I've got. September's really like the least of months I've got. That's like, I need to find out when Hanukkah is so I can put it, I think it's in December, so I can put it in December. So she's just going to high school. It's only a first day. I do get to do a second day, but it really cuts off at the end. So she's getting her boyfriend, she's talking to her boyfriend. It's all cool and that, guys. So it's all fun. I give the high school pack like a 3.5 out of 5. It's good for the experience, but if you did have any mods, you wouldn't have that much gameplay. Because here, if there was any way, if I created high school years, how I would make it is the Sims would go to school at 8 o'clock. They would get there. Then after they get there, at past, they'll have free time up to past. They'd get to the school, and then they would have a half an hour time with their form teacher or their homeroom teacher if you're American. And then they would have a couple classes, then they'll have like a break time. I don't even think you have a break in America. It's just the UK that has a break time, where it's just like, it's not like you have 4 classes and then it's like you have a lunch and then it's like 5th period. Some schools have 7 periods a day. I'm looking at 5. She's late to class, guys. So I guess the Sims would put like 6 periods in. It would be like 2 classes at break time, 2 classes at lunch time, 2 classes, then I would go home. Yeah, I did do a speed up time because I didn't really want to put class in again. So I moved over to after school when I was taking photos in the hot air balloon with the Passionate Romance mod by the guy that made Extreme Violence. Just search Sims 4 Passionate Romance mod, or or extreme violence mod, and then you'd find his website. So, and in this mod it adds some like old Sims 2 stuff. And now showing off that she joined the cheer team. Cheer. I know she's gonna do something to that song. I don't know. So she's gonna start doing some cheer. At the moment I'm trying to find where the cheer mat is, but I didn't realise it was in my inventory until like 2 seconds. Well, I don't know what I'm doing because I can't see it. Yes, so I'm just trying to... I think my game froze. I don't know because I can't see. So, I'm trying to find where the cheer mat is because I have no clue where it is. So, and then I checked my inventory and then it was just there and I was like, oh, I'm a bit stupid. So, and then I placed it in the middle of the hallway, the most awkward place ever. I don't know why I put it there, and I was checking all the other stuff that was in my inventory, like old stuff from the house. They might move. I don't know. They might go on holiday for Christmas. I don't know. That'd be cool. But I don't know why they don't have holidays. They only have the weekends. So, she's doing some cheer. So as she's doing cheer and punching me in the face, I'm going to tell you the sponsor of this video. Me, I'm the one that's sponsoring this video because I'm not monetized yet. Please get me to 1,000 subscribers. I want money. I need help. No, I don't really need help. Don't mind the grandma in the background dancing. She's having a heart attack. So now we are here, and I wanted to have like a final little sneak out, and then I'll be all tired for school. Don't mind, the mum is pregnant with the baby I was talking about. So they're about to sneak out. I need a new card photo for my school. Luckily I did get it. It took me 3 hours to wait in line and my feet are in pain. Then, so we are now going to travel all the way to the fairground, guys. And then they might woo me a couple of the rides because they couldn't ride them because it was too early in the morning. Yeah, it was too early in the morning for that. Too early in the morning for that. I'm sorry, it's too early in the morning. She lost the vehicle. I don't know what I'm talking about. Mad. Well, there's a waffle man. Little bat. There was a little bat waffle man. I don't know why I'm calling him the bat waffle man. And then I came back to the house. I was like, what's going on? What's going on? Why are they not going? Because the rides weren't open, and I put them back in their uniform, so it's like they came home and they're still in the uniform. It's like 2 a.m. in the morning, so they didn't change out the uniform, but he's in different clothes from school because like Mum said I can go, but make sure you wear your uniform because like you're most likely not going to come home because you're going out late. That's what his mum said. So he came in his uniform, as no one would do. So I wanted them to get to Ride Rise. That's like the Love Ride. I might do another episode of this. It's not an episode, it's kind of review stuff. So, obviously to play High School Years, you need the High School Years pack. And then there's like custom content, the Fashion Authority mod, Choose Your Own Classmates mods. Like, I'll probably link them down below if I remember to. So, I'm done with speaking because like I can't be bothered now because I need to go get a drink. So I give High School Years like a 3.5 out of 5. It's pretty good, so that would be like a 8 out of 10. It's now bisexual. It's celebrating bisexual day. Woo! So I give a 5 out of 10. I do recommend getting it if you do want some more stuff, because this would be a part of the generations. Because like what they're doing is splitting up everything in generations, and there are a few kits you could get, but I'm not saying get them because I don't really like kits. I only have the first 3 that originally came out, and then I was like, I don't like kits. So for some reason everything's like in this thing. The only reason why I put it as a 3.5 is because every single thing is shot into 1 week. So you have exams, you have prom, you'd have careers day, you have a cheer experience, you have a football match and all that put into 1 week. And in real life, you're probably at school for like 6 weeks at a time, like 6 weeks. It's always been the longest term at school. The October to Christmas, October holiday to Christmas, has always been so long. It's always the longest time. Well, it would be fun, but I don't think anyone's ever had November off. I don't think you're ever off in November, but for me, there's no months in like the year where I'm off, like fully off every single day. Probably think August, you're probably off every single day in August. No, I go back to school on like 29th, 28th, 29th, 30th. I don't know when I go back. It seems like they're playing football back there. I didn't realise. So guys, I'm probably going to leave you off here. I'm going to say 3.5 out of 5. Good pack. I do recommend. Next thing of this will be in the next couple weeks. That's going to be more of a generations, like saying which packs would be great for generations. And then after that, it'll be the October one. So I'm going to be linking a couple mods. I'm going to be linking some like a Wikipedia page for holidays in September. I'm going to be linking a Wikipedia page for like LGBTQ holidays, like the whole year, so you can put them in and all that. So I guess guys, I'll see you in the next video that I do on here. I'm not posting every single day now. That physically killed me, and I stopped because I was starting school. If I wasn't starting school, I probably would have continued doing that. So guys, I guess I'll see you guys later and see you in the next video. Bye!